These are for all the graduates. Thank you, Tracy Sinclair. Now you can hear me. All right, we'll start again. Hey, I'm Dave, and glad to be with you guys. And I'm learning this board stuff, and I guess getting older, it's hard to learn new stuff. But anyway, glad you guys are here. Happy Cinco de Mayo, like I said before, to everybody. And also, what else is going on? Nothing, just a Friday. I'm trying to think anything. The snow's gone, but we have seagulls out here, which is kind of interesting. And they just perch all over the place. And I'm learning that they're a protected species. And so we have to have special people come get their eggs and stuff here in the parking lot. So that's pretty amazing. And if I look out now, but I'm glad that the snow is out of my yard. That's all I can say, but it's beautiful out here. All right, let's get to it. A couple of Allgood news stories. I was on vacation, so I just got back this week. And so we'll go over a couple stories I did. This was really fun. I met some wonderful people, Anchorage High School graduates from the original one. They're having their reunion coming up next month. And they meet once a month to get together and talk and reminisce, and also plan for their annual picnic where all the graduates from the original school back in 14 or 16 to 63, when there was just really one Anchorage high school. So, and this is their story right here. So here it is. Check it out.
Here inside the American Legion Post #1 in Anchorage sits Alaskan living historians. This is a picture from 1925.
That's the corner of 8th and I downtown. Wow. That's my grandmother, and my dad and his siblings are in
this table is filled with the wonderful living spirits of the past, Anchorage High School graduates.
Memories. Love it. Yeah.
You can flip through yearbooks of time, but to hear it.
And then we moved out to Chugach for 5th and 6th, and halfway through 6th we started Denali.
What's it called?
The Anchor, and this is 1959.
It's the year 2023, but in here, it's Alaska Memory Lane.
And I graduated in 1962 from East Anchorage High School.
Oh, this is my class ring of the class of 59. So that was
Pretty cool.
wear it around my neck whenever I have my shirt on.
We hold on to what is dear because we don't know how long we'll be here.
This is Elaine Cockavold, one of our classmates that we recently lost.
So these proud Alaskans?
I need the new kids to understand this place didn't just pop up. It was created by all of us working together.
Meet once a month, the plan.
Yes, the only school. And that's why this picnic is so valuable, because we get to stay together.
And this 1 hour a month, it's a joyous reminder of lives lived. In 1958, Faye was a part of the band.
This is drum majorette.
Oh, there you go.
Yep. It was a fun thing to be a part of.
We were all young once, and things were so different, but yet comforting.
Little place, a little log cabin on 8th Avenue. My bed was in the bathroom, and our refrigerator was an orange crate hanging on the windowsill.
Carol here, she has a celebrity sibling.
My brother was Red Dodge. He was a famous bush pilot in Alaska. He started flying in the 40s in Barrow for World Airways.
Back then, life, well, it was less complicated.
We were nothing but free. We went where we wanted to go and did what we wanted to do.
And all these people, well, they're simply...
We are Anchoragites. Thank you.
And that's...
the story time. It's wonderful.
the Allgood News. a bus, a boat, eager boots and buckets, and remote Alaska beaches.
What is that, Dylan?
Net, I think.
What should be pristine is anything but.
It almost looked like some sort of like dumping ground. There was a bunch of green kind of copper looking pipe.
I found a lot of, plywood everywhere, and those big pieces, found a lot of nets.
Danica and Robin are just two of the 39 Diamond High School students that spent the day out here in Prince William Sound.
I'm standing beside what's left of our marine debris that we cleaned up last Thursday from a beach near Whittier, Alaska.
And that's marine biologist teacher Kat Walker talking about what they found along the coastline in just 8 short hours.
There were over 200 pounds of fishing net that we hauled down the beach.
And yes, among the trash, even the...
So we found a kitchen sink on the beach, maybe from a boat.
So what they found way out here is now sitting on the floor of her Diamond High classroom, being sifted through and analyzed. And among the fishing nets and sinks, there is, of course, plastics.
So this is a Russian shampoo bottle that students were able to track down and see which company made it.
The goal here is to identify products, where they come from, and let companies know where they landed and hopefully come up with solutions, because the 300 pounds of trash these students picked up, well, there is good news.
And so Patrick Simpson and his PKS engineering company took our marine debris, and he'll be turning it into this lumber that he makes. He grinds it up and extrudes it into the lumber forms, and he calls it grizzly wood.
Problems and solutions. So these might look like just students, but they're much more. They're ocean guardians.
I feel like we're making a difference, not only in helping clean up, but giving awareness to everyone else who sees what we're doing.
So this trip to collect trash has opened eyes and minds. Oh, and a good teacher can make a huge difference.
I actually want to go into marine biology when I go to college now, because this class, and she's just amazing. She pushes everyone to be their best. And
like, I didn't even care about the ocean before I was in her class learning about it, and it's so important to me now. And I've learned so much from Miss Walker, and I'm glad that I'm in her class.
So as the boat bids farewell to this bay, trash was the mission, but the message was a lesson learned by young minds.
It felt really good to pick everything up, and just felt like I was doing something good.
And that's the Allgood news.
And a nice little addendum to this story. I'm sorry. Thanks for letting me know my sound wasn't there. And again, thanks to Tracy Sinclair for helping me out a lot here. She's awesome. But yeah, the teacher there, Kat Walker, has just found out the day I aired this story on Wednesday that she was nominated. She was one of 4 nominees for Alaska Teacher of the Year. So congratulations to Kat Walker, and her students truly loved her. They spoke nothing but highly of her, and I got a good vibe from. She really cares about what she does as a teacher, and also about her students as well. So congratulations to Diamond's marine biology teacher, Kat Walker, for being a nominee, and who knows, she could win it. So there's a lot of great teachers out there. All right, last story is a fun one. I really like this one. I had no idea this went on here. It's pro wrestling here in Alaska, and it's actually a business. I remember somebody asked me, said, "Why did you do a story on wrestling?" I said, "Because it's actually a business, and they employ people. But it's also interesting. I had no idea these local wrestlers perform once a week, once a month, and they bring in big pro wrestlers occasionally to be part of the cards. But it's really interesting, and the guy that kind of the feature in this story is actually a yoga teacher here in town, and he actually he's just a guy with his wife, and they're just but he was an actor, kind of an actor guy, and got into wrestling. So and I'll let you see the story, but I had no idea this took place here, and this was at the Arctic Rec Center. Where I shot this story, and it was amazing. It was electrifying, actually, to be honest with you. I'm not a big wrestling fan, so here it is. Check it out. This is 907 Pro Wrestling. All good news.
Now, are you ready for the first title match of the evening?
It's high flying, live entertainment. All this flexing and posing.
Oh, you could do better than that.
This is Alaska Wrestling, 907 Pro Wrestling, and it's a blast.
As I welcome all of you to Planet Pain.
Here at the Arctic Rec Center in Anchorage, the gym has been turned into controlled chaos.
This is a house of pain match.
All of this, it's about the 907 Pro Show. And the fans, face paint, and masks, and it's up close and personal. This is showtime. That's Tyler Payne, the yoga ninja, and the current 907 Pro Wrestling champ, flipping into the crowd.
I had my first professional match in 2010, so. It really combines everything that I love and I'm passionate about. It's literally, it's theater, it's arts, it's athleticism, it's drama.
The atmosphere is just slamming. And the fans, they peek and leer and even laugh and take videos. They can't get enough. Why?
It's like free therapy.
A stress reliever.
Come to the Arctic Rec Center, let out your aggression.
So the losers hobble, licking their wounds as they make their way back to the locker room, and the champs make their victory laps, so dads and daughters and grandpas and granddaughters, they had a good time. Oh, and the champ, the yoga ninja, it's more than just a namaste name.
I have a bachelor's degree in sports nutrition and exercise science. I've been teaching yoga for 10 years.
And that's
Get there!
the Allgood News.
I love the personas there. Anyway, and Tyler Payne, thanks to him, and like I said, he teaches hot yoga, I think, at Alaskans, one of the gyms here in town. And all those folks, probably, a lot of those wrestlers you probably worked beside or seen in town and had no idea they were wrestlers, because Tyler's not a big guy, but he's energetic and high flying. So anyway, all right, guys, that's it for this Friday edition of Cinco de Mayo edition of the Allgood News. Thanks so much. I'm truly grateful for all the story ideas. And if you have a story idea for the Allgood News, just go to our website, KTUU, alaskasnewssource.com, alaskasnewssource.com. And there, just go under features and you'll see it's all good. And the question I get all the time, and I guess I answer, is it is my real last name, Allgood. And I've been doing features for a while now, almost 20 years. So, but yeah, if you got a story idea, to shoot me there, and I try to reach out. I do reach out to everybody who sends me a note. So I do make it a point to check everything out. So if you got a good story idea or somebody's doing good in the community, just let me know. All right, you guys have a great day. It's always a pleasure just checking in with you on these Fridays and giving you just a little behind the scenes of the Allgood News stories. So there you go, man. You guys have a wonderful day. I'm going to figure out how to get out of here in the meantime. Toodaloo, everybody.